Hello guys, Mr. Agophobia here today. Today I've got a armor regen damage wheel. Let's get into it. Our first piece of gear is the mask. I'm using a chill out mask. You can only get this at Christmas time, so if you don't have it, I'd recommend using Gilla for the 5% armor. But the chill out mask is one piece is 5% total armor. The core attribute is a blue core. The attributes are 12% critical hit damage, a 12% critical hit damage mod, and another 12% critical hit damage mod. Our holster is a Bellstone holster. One piece gives us 1% armor regen. The core attribute is a blue. The attributes are 12% critical hit damage and 6% critical hit chance. The knee pads are a Marikami knee pads. The named version, the Empress Guard. Core attribute is blue. The attributes are 1% armor regen and 6% critical hit chance. This is the only piece of gear in the whole game, I believe, that gives you an attribute for 1% armor regen. So we have 2% armor regen. Our gloves are a Fenris piece. The core attribute is a blue, 15% weapon damage. The attributes are 12% critical hit damage and 6% critical hit chance. Our chest piece is the Ridgeways Pride Exotic. The core attribute is 15% weapon damage. The attributes are 6% critical hit chance and 12% critical hit damage, and the mod is a 11.9% critical hit damage. The talent, if you don't have this chest piece yet, is Bleeding Edge. Shooting enemies within 15 meters applies bleed to the target. Repair 3 to 48% of your armor per second for every enemy that is bleeding within 15 meters. Repair strength per number of bleeding enemies. 1 on 1 target 3%, 2 targets 6%, 3 targets 12%, 4 targets 24%, and 5 targets is 48% per second. Our backpack is a Siska backpack. It gives us 10% critical hit chance. The core attribute is blue. The attributes are 12% critical hit damage, 6% critical hit chance, and 12% critical hit damage mod. The talent we're using is Bloodsucker. Killing an enemy adds and refreshes a stack of 10% bonus armor for 10 seconds. Max stat is 10, so 100% bonus armor if you get 10 kills. This is good for this build because say you lose 80% health and you start chaining the kills for Bloodsucker, while you have this bonus armor, your armor is regenning because you have 2% armor regen, and you'll have enemies on bleed as well, which is regenning your armor. So by the time enemies have took away your bonus armor from Bloodsucker, you'll have all your armor back anyway. The primary weapon I'm using is the Famous 2010. The core attributes are 15% assault rifle damage, 15.5% health damage. The attribute is 10% damage to targets out of cover. And the talent is Sadist. We're using that because we have the Ridgeways Pride, which puts them on bleed. And the Sadist talent is deal 20% weapon damage to bleeding enemies. After 4 kills, applies bleed to the next enemy you hit. These are the mods that I have. The secondary, I'm using the Mop. The core attributes are 14.7% shotgun damage, 11% damage to armor, and attributes are 10% armor on kill. And the talent is Preservation. Killing an enemy repairs 10% armor over 5 seconds. Headshot kills improve the repair by an additional 10%, so 20% if you get a headshot. Those are the mods. The reason I'm using this as a secondary is, say you're at 5% armor left and you get a kill, obviously you'll get 10% armor on kill, and if you get a headshot you'll get another 20, so you'll get 30% armor on kill, which is just like a lifesaver, but you'll mainly be using your primary. The pistol I'm using is the Orbit. The core attributes are 15% weapon damage, pistol damage. Attributes are 10% damage to targets out of cover, and the talent is Perfect Finisher. Swapping from this weapon within 10 seconds of killing an enemy grants 35% critical hit chance and 40% critical hit damage for 15 seconds. That's the mod. The first skill we're using is the Stinger Hive. It'll be tier 0, but The only reason we're using this is to put the enemies on bleed. Multiple enemies at once. Those are the mods I have on it. The second skill we're using is the Striker Ballistic Shield. The reason we're using this is because we get a lot more damage. We're tier 4 because we have 4 blue cores. Those are the mods I have. And after we've applied those mods to the shield, the total bonus damage per enemy is 12%. This is the overall build, guys. It's a good build for any content. Maybe not legendary, it's too difficult. I'd recommend using a skill build or a focus build. But these are the stats as well. I'll scroll to them now. I'll scroll down the stats for you. The specialization we're using is the firewall. The reason we're using this is because we get the shield, what gives us bonus armor. It gives you the best medkit in the whole game. Your armor kit recovers 200% armor and 200% health over 10 seconds. So let's say you have bleed on multiple enemies and you have bloodsucker, and you take a medkit, you're basically invincible for at least 10 seconds. We have 15% increased assault rifle damage as well, and we have 15% increased shotgun damage because we have a shotgun as a secondary and we have an assault rifle as a primary. But I'm assuming this will be good in PvP, but if you do this build in PvP, I'd recommend changing the backpack to Wicked, the talent, because bloodsucker's really PvE, but Wicked for PvP, you get extra damage as well. But that's the build, guys. This is a template, so you can change it around how you like. But this is a good way to run it. But let me know down in the comments what kind of builds you're running at the minute, and what kind of builds you want me to make. But other than that, give it a go, and have a great day, guys.
Thought I got that. Gonna hunt you down.
Transcripts and notes from months of prisoner interrogation. The information is stored on the military-grade laptop, kept in the main holding area downstairs. Priority is to release the prisoners to keep the True Sons busy. You'll be looking for some kind of security terminal. The security terminal should be somewhere nearby. Look around. The main holding area is... Reach up on camera again. The holding area is just ahead. Once you find that laptop, grab it and get the hell out of there.
contacts. All clear.